Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. Today we're talking about what you can do on an MSC Seascape cruise, the activities. So there are a lot of things to do. This is one of their biggest, newest ships. We just got off it.
And there's a ton to do there. So there's water slides, there's a full kids section, which is really nice. It's in the middle of the ship. Very secure.
Yes, and it's kind of enclosed, and it has like these like little rope bridges and things that they can, it's like a big play area.
It is.
Of ropes.
But it's contained, which I think is really nice. If you're a parent of younger kids, it's really a contained area, so you can kind of stand in one area and still see your kids, right? Because it's a containment area.
And there's a smaller pool, like there's one pool that's probably like 2 feet deep, so it's just there, you know, it's shallow enough, parents can sit on around the outside. Yep. Then there's another area that's like no water in it. It's like almost like for babies, and so it just has like a little bit of water trickling there so they can splash, like a splash pad. So this whole area is all for the kids. Like I said, they're climbing, they're swimming. There's also a few water slides that our kids loved.
There's a rope course that the kids could do. And this is Seascape. This is the Seascape ship, so check your ship. I mean, they're gonna have different activities on different ships.
Right, but I really like this. I really like this for the kids because, again, you know, this pool area, that you could even have babies in that splash area. And the water slides, everything was really fun. So that first of all is where your kids are gonna hang out most of the time.
Yep.
There are other pools.
There are other pools. So there's the back pool, which is the infinity pool, is adult only. I love that.
Yep.
They were strict about it. I love that.
Strict, you know, keeping the kids out.
Keeping the kids out.
Yeah, and there's 2 pools, and they're infinity. I think they could fill the water a little bit more.
They could fill the water a little bit more because there's like a 3-tier, it's like 3 steps, and then it went into like an area that was like maybe a foot, like 2 feet deep of the water, right? And they could fill it up a little bit more, right? So that the chair is sitting on the edge of the pool, you could actually have your feet in the water. You couldn't really have your feet in the water. And so I don't know why they don't do that.
I think rough seas, then the water would start to splash everywhere maybe. I don't know, but I really liked the infinity pools off the back.
So the infinity pools were great, and we sat in those all the time.
Yeah.
And it was really nice.
They also have glass bridges. These glass bridges are something I have not seen on a cruise ship before.
They're 2, right?
2 or 3.
2 or 3.
Yeah, they're really, really cool. You're walking along and they're glass, so you can see underneath. Some of them go above those infinity pools. They're along the side of the ship, so you can see out of the ocean. They're a little unnerving at the beginning, but they're really, really cool.
Yeah, the one that's on like the 16th floor that you walk around the edge of, it's a little unnerving. You're up high, right? And you're over top of the back of the ship, so you're over top of the infinity pool. But it's really, really nice thing just to kind of walk and get some great photos and something to explore. Yep. And then there is an arcade that's on the ship. We try to stay out of that.
Yeah, we do. It's by the teen and the kid center because you could really run up some big money. Quick
thing. So the woman at the front asked me when I got on the ship, this is a quick tip, restrict the amount that your kids can spend immediately when you get on the ship. So they had somebody on the previous ship that the kids ran up $2,000 in the arcade, and it was kind of like, well, they did it, so they got to pay it, right? So when I walked on the ship, I'm like, listen, each one has a $50 limit, right? So if at worst they started running up tabs, you're at $50.
They knew they were going to, but just in case.
But if you have those kids that are like, I'm playing arcades, it's a vacation, swipe that card, right? Anyways, it'll end up running you up a big tab and you're gonna end up paying it.
Yeah. So there's an arcade, there is a kids center. We didn't do the younger kids center because we don't have younger kids, but we did have the teens go into the teen center and they liked it. They found friends right away. They hung out with those friends the entire time. And the teen center is kind of just a place where they gather. And I think they have some events, but for the most part, it's kind of for them to meet other people their age.
Yep. And then they had a show every night in the back of the ship. Yep. So the show every night that you could go to. So there's that.
I thought those shows were really good.
They're 35, 40 minutes at a time. So there's that. There's music in the middle of the ship all the time.
There's a 4-story atrium in the middle of the Seascape, and so there's music there a lot, and it's really cool. And these have these crystal staircases in this atrium, and they have music, like a little place where they have, you know, musicians and all kinds of really fun stuff.
They have a stage area in between the atrium floors, and you can go there and just sit in the middle and listen to music. Jazz music, you can listen to rock music, you can listen to Latin music. So it's really nice.
Yeah. Speaking of music, they also had a Times Square area, and they had dueling pianos in that one, which we listened to quite a bit. That was really fun. And they also have like little dance classes there too. They also have a silent disco. A couple times during the week they had that, where they give you headphones, and there's like 3 different stations you can listen to music, and it's really cool because everybody's listening to different music and they're singing out loud, but the music's not in the area, so the area is not super loud. It's cool.
And the singing is terrible, but
it's cool. It's really cool.
but there's a lot of people that go to it. It was really busy. There was like 1,100 people in there.
In one time.
In one time. It was really cool to watch. Like if you're a people watcher, that's a great thing to do.
So a lot of music, a lot of different places that you can listen to music or watch shows. There's also a Robotron. A Robotron is this like amusement ride thing. It's like an arm, it's like a robot arm that spins you in circles and circles and circles. We did not do it.
No, it looks like it just takes you and just goes.
Right. It just looks like I would throw up. It would just, it's really fun for kids, for sure. And it has an additional charge, I think, of like $10 to $15 for the Robotron per ride.
But it is what it is.
But it's an option. It's an option to do.
Something.
Yeah.
And so they had that, and basically, you know, if you wanted to go to the gym, there's gym. You could go to the gym. If you wanted to go to the spa, there's a spa. If you wanted to go get
casino,
you go to casino. Yeah. If you wanted to see a barber on the ship and a really cool oldish looking barber shop, you could go to that. Yeah. Those things are all available to you. Of course, there's the shopping if you want to buy, you know, duty-free cigarettes or liquor and things like that. We don't partake in that, but if you want to do that, those shops are available. You know, of course, there's like bingo. You can buy purses at sea. I don't know if that's your thing. There's sunglasses at sea. You can do that as well.
Karaoke. There's a sports bar. There were televisions with sporting events on them. There was a big screen off at the top by the pool that they did a movie night one night, which was good. They do parties at night. They did like a white party. So many activities on the MSC Seascape. Definitely will keep you busy.
It'll keep you busy, and if you don't want to do any of those things, you can sit in your room, sit in your balcony, you can do whatever, right? Yeah. So it gives you opportunity to, if you're going with multiple family members, there's big parties that were on our ship, and everyone has something they can do. If you're a buffet person, you go to the buffet. If you're a dinner person, you go to the dinners. If you want specialty dining, you can do that, right? Yeah. So everybody can do their own thing, and which is really great as a family because our kids want to do a bunch of different activities. They can't sit still. I can't sit still either, but they can't really sit still. And it allows us to kind of meet up for dinners and meet up for lunches and just, you know, meet up to go to the gym or something. Right. But then they can run off with a bunch of friends that they met on the ship and they can do their own thing too.
Yep. So plenty of activities on this MSC Seascape. So if you are thinking about planning a cruise, I definitely think it's a good one. We had a great time. Plenty of stuff to do. So that's it, guys. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time. And subscribe to our channel. Give us a thumbs up. And super thanks is always welcome. Yep. See you next time. Bye. Bye.